Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Rob. Welcome back to 8-Rack live stream. Any live users or replay watchers, please let me know if the quality is jacked up in any way. It looked like the quality was jacked up. What's up, Harrison? Welcome. So yeah, let me know about the quality, audio, and video, as well as any other presentation issues that you may have. But anyway, welcome to 8-Rack Livestream. Yay, I am Rob, as always. Today we have an important stream. I haven't been able to get to as many streams as I want to get to because I've been doing so much real-life stuff with my new house, my new condo, I should say, and it's an amazing, beautiful, wonderful place in a Garden of Eden style. Damn stream. Okay, good. It looks good. Anywho, so regardless, I haven't got to do a stream since the ban list announcement earlier this week, y'all, and I'm sure y'all have heard of this, but we can talk about it here and what it means to 8-Rack, and that is, of course, Hogaak is banned, and more importantly, Faithless Looting is banned. Die. I have wanted that card banned for so long. It's been so obviously out of place in Modern, considering the cards that are on the ban list for 1cc. And when you have a format like Modern that uses the graveyard like a resource, it is not 1cc for card disadvantage. It's basically 1cc, draw 4 cards, and then flash it back in 2 turns. So that's the way it was working. It's gone now. It was only going to get better over time. And what I really liked about the ban, you guys, what I liked about it was that they walked back their original position on the card. Earlier this year, they had basically said it's too big to fail. It's a Modern staple. Get used to it. And then they really looked at what it was doing, and they came to the exact conclusion that a lot of us had been saying from the beginning, to be fair. But, you know, at least I give them credit. I didn't think they were ever going to do it. I figured it was one of those, they were going to have a blind spot about it. But they took their blinders off. They did the right thing. They got rid of the 2 cards that were destroying the format. We no longer have a graveyard format. We have a real format again. And in celebration for that, we can really start taking a look at 8-Rack. So that being said, we really have no idea where the format is going to end up. Anybody who's telling you they know what decks are top tier or will end up top tier at the next big tournament is they're just lying to you. I mean, you can take some general guesses and say, you know, Burn and affinity type things are still going to be good. I mean, they haven't changed. They're always fairly well positioned, so your safe bets are still your safe bets. Your Tron is still your Tron and all that. But you know, the details on what control decks are going to look like, you know, what is now viable without Dredge having to be, you know, without the boogeyman of Dredge in the format, what is viable. So that's what we want to take a look at moving forward. And we got plenty of time just to mess around. I haven't seen much league play going around, so I just mess around in leagues. I have random... See, here's what I'm a little bit worried about, though, guys. I haven't seen other people doing this, but I just have a feeling it's only a matter of time. Let's see. So here's what I am running. This is what, oh, yeah, so Stormforge, you know, not only were those 2 cards banned, but of course, Stormforge Mystic is unbanned. So pretty much everybody is wanting to jam this right now. But I'm not seeing so many people jamming it in with the walkers. I see people doing different things and running blades. Like they're trying to run like Call Blades and old versions of the old school Stoneforge Mystic. I'm not 100% sold on it. This is what I've been running, and I've had really good success. I've had good success in the mirror because of cards like Dovin's Veto and Force of Negation. And and of course Ted 3 Fairy, whatever you want to call him, Time Raveler. He's awesome. He's an extremely push card. I don't want to be that guy, but you're going to be here. You won't hear it from me, but I'm sure eventually you're going to start hearing people call for this guy to be banned. It is pushed. It's the effect. If it was 3cc for just his enchantment effect, it would be not great, but it would probably be maybe think aboutable for some certain sideboard scenarios. But with the two abilities on top of it, it's very powerful. When he comes down, you want to -3 him. His -3 feels like you've gotten your full value, and yeah, you just get full value when you -3 him, and then all the rest is just gravy. And then when he comes down in +1, you're just sitting there waiting for him to do something you can -3 him on. He's really good. He's really, really powerful. I'm glad I picked up a set while he was still dirt cheap because he's really expensive now. And if I would get you all a set. I don't know I don't understand prices and when's a good time to buy and when's not a good time to buy, but I do know what cards are good and what cards will be playable in Modern, and this is one of those cards. This is not going anywhere. This is the Liliana for the deck. Basically, this is their LOTV. It's very, very powerful. So hey, what's up, buddy? No, it's not hitting Florida Duck. And welcome to the stream, my friend. It's skipping Florida. Yeah, it's up to 175. It's looking like it's going to hit up in like either North Georgia or something like that, South Carolina or something like that. I'm not sure. Hopefully it just stays off the side. That would be pretty cool. It's a strong storm, though. Hopefully it doesn't do any damage. But we are pretty much good to go here. Thanks. So anyway, if this is the deck that ends up out of it, I might be a little concerned. There is ways to go at this. If this is I'm not. This is just my take on it, and I'm sure this is probably not going to go for most people. Don't like this card. I like kind of did this little split here because if I don't have use for this, I can pitch it to Force of Negation or something like that. Like I think Force of Negation is really nice as a solid 2 of main deck. I don't know that I would go more than that. 3 would be very, very greedy, I think. But 2 seems good. Dovin's Veto is as a 4 of here, only because I'm expecting to face a lot of blue. And this is a good card for that. Anyway, this could be any number. This is like a flex slot that I'm choosing to like meta assassinate with Dovin's Veto here. This could be, something, if it would your creature heavy meta, it could be some kind of anti-creature card or whatever. You name it, flex slot. The blue-white has a lot of answer. Like, they've got all the answers, so you can pick and choose what you think you need. It's been slightly warmer than normal. Yes, well, it's a sad day. Actually, it's a nice day over there, huh? That's good. Isn't it always usually kind of rough in the winter or in the summers over there? They're usually pretty rainy. I think I saw that in a movie. Somebody said dress for an English summer and then like instantly cuts to downpour. Anyway, so hopefully this is not the type of thing that we end up seeing. So far, I have not seen that. But since I don't know what to expect, I'm going to just run into it with just this sort of... Where are we going? I have kind of a generic... Maybe y'all can help me. I'll run one... yes. I'm guessing that's just a little understatement. So this is an ugly sideboard, but I just don't know what to do now. I was running Elder Spell, expecting to see a lot more walkers, but I haven't seen the planeswalkers coming from the blue-white. It's like they've dropped their walkers. I think that's dumb, but I'm okay with that. This is good against Chalice, hits all walkers, splash hate for other like countery things, but basically that. For decks that go wide, we have Bontus, generic hits, any kind of whatever generic-y things that I don't need creature removal for. Stoneforge Mystic, hate. Stoneforge Mystic, hate. Slash generic Planeswalker, hate. Pithing Needle right now is very strong, I think. And more go wide. Go wide, go wide. These 4 cards for decks going wide on me. And the rest of it is self-explained. So there you go. That's what I'm going to try. We'll see how it goes. Let's do one warm-up and then get into it. Yeah. I'm open to opinions on, I'm totally open to opinions on my sideboard. So if any of you guys have opinions, please leave your opinions in the comments for cards that you think might be good, or card you think might be well positioned for whatever, if your specific meta even. Tell me your meta and tell me what card is good against it. I'm interested in those kinds of things, very interested in those kinds of things. Yeah, Davriel's okay. I feel like if that's what you're going after, Chalice, it's kind of might be a little scary. I think I might go for Hexmage, but thank you for that. Davriel is, I think I want Davriel, maybe not for Chalice, but I was thinking about him for a linear transformation, because my deck is extremely Jundy as is. I'm going to keep this. If you look, my deck is Jundy, and I wanted to have some kind of a transformative, linear transformative with like Pox and Davriel or something for those people that maybe want to have a change gears or whatever. Oh wow, people! So I have fought this before. It felt very, very fair compared to what I was dealing with before, without Hogaak and without looting. Now we can fight this, and I don't feel so bad about it. Probably should have played the Airborg there. Actually, no. All right. Ah, frig. All right, well, this becomes a pretty big race, but he is not anywhere near as fast as he used to be. I don't expect to see much of this in the league, I don't think. People are still trying to make it work. And without the looting, it just doesn't have the teeth. So yeah, I got all kinds of turns to stabilize. Good, that was a great card to get right now. I got plenty of time now, I think. I don't feel pressure. Without Hogaak, without looting. Cathartic. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Oh, he conflagrated it. Okay, that's fine. No problem. So there's no question here. Clock, we're a race. This is a total race. It's been a race since the very beginning. Bless you. He gives. So wow, what a turnaround from from Hogaak to this. I don't even have he just scoops it. You know that feels pretty good. To do that to them. It was the way it was, as broken as it was. I found many matches where it felt like I was in it right up until he just combos off. Like it's like you're right in it. Right up until the end because you can race them. They don't have any kind of board control or any of that. So they do have some race on it. Or you do have some race potential on it. Let's do one more. Yeah, right. How the mighty have fallen. It feels good. I don't even mind playing against them now. It feels like it's like, oh wow, that's nice of you. Thanks for playing Dredge. They're just not fast, and if you're playing this kind of linear 8 rack, you've got a clock. I'm sorry, non-linear 8. If you're playing non-linear 8 like rack, you have got a clock. Let's take a look. Looks like a Ponza type. Ah, our good old friend. Prime time. I usually take this. I hate this. I'm taking that. It might have been right to take the Explorer. I'll take an opinion on that. If you guys think that was right or wrong, but this card kills me often. He's a long way off from Titan, and I got a lot of discarding to do. That's why I think I made the right call with the Omen. I'm totally up to opinions. Hey, afternoon, Cody. Welcome. Gotta empty the hand. Excellent. Don't think too hard. I'm taking them both. So we're in a good spot here. Cool. Well, these things, you never know with them. You could just rip the scape shift right now and just win, so it's definitely not, that helps a lot. He's got to rip lands and scape shift, so... Oh, no, he has 6. He's got 6, so he's good to go with a scape shift rift. He's still one shot. He still could easily win this. So there's no guarantees here. It's all luck now. No. Nope. We got it for once. The pendulum of luck. I thought for sure he was going to rip the scape. So... these are not so useful. The shadow of doubt is good here. It's very good. This is good against his prime times. Let's give that a shot. See how that goes. I think the duress is a little better here. Nope, no coffee. Teehee. That looks okay. This just... he hates this. Hey, Vulcan, welcome. Nina, hey, what's up? I don't know. It's new. I'm literally just trying it now out for the first time. We'll see. It's there for the... I mean, it hits Stoneforge Mystic and then other things. Like, it'll cancel that out since I have 2 of them. Might not come up. Playing this now. Yeah, one extra turn sticks around though. I was thinking Ashiok. But he's also thing about it is that they have answers in blue white, assuming that that's what the shell is that we're fighting. They tap out for the Stone Forge or whatever, and then yeah, that's my thought anyway. That the Shadow of Doubt hits and stops it. Just a thought. I got so many choices. This is a good position to be in. Yeah, I guess Lil. Lots of options here. I don't know that there is a wrong answer between Lily and Regisaur. You can make a case for either. Reggie is clock, and you need to clock them, but this will kind of neuter them. Let's see what he discards. I'm going to go this way. Since he discarded the second scape shift, I don't think he's got 3. I think he's got prime time. I think we're okay here. I'm not really worried. I think we're set here. I'm not worried at all. It might not have been the best game plan, but I think the plan will work. This protects us from primetime and from scape shift. It's 8 rack. Just using Regisaur and Bob. I call it Jurassic Rack. I would suggest thinking about expanding your if you haven't tried 8 rack with some creatures in it and not smallpox. I would highly recommend checking out what I call nonlinear 8 rack. You can also check the description link for a primer that explains the difference between the two. I think this is very powerful. Regisaur I have main. Right now I've done all different configurations of this running, but Regisaur and Dark Confident are the two creatures that you want to run. This is what makes us mono black Jund kind of. Um, yeah, that's a good game. But right now I'm running a main because I think it's greedy as hell, and I just want to just be super greedy right now when nobody's thinking about a rack at all. So whatever, I'm just being super greedy with it. Uh, Whatever. Let's just see what it's like in the league. Yeah. I hope I see some of that dredge. I never thought I'd be saying that. I find it really slow and easy to manipulate with Rate Rack. The old one, we had a fighting chance. I used to have a fighting chance with Regisaur. I'd have Regisaurs versus their, Hogaaks and things like that. This is the first match of the league. You missed just a couple little things, nothing much really. Ugh, that's an ugly hand. It's better. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know what to pitch. It's probably, I don't know, it's a risk. Presumably he's got another one. Should be casting it here. It's a good spot to be in. This is what I was hoping for. You know what? Most streamers will. I don't agree with it. The fairy, probably. Oh, D-sphere. Okay. Yeah, to the side. Yeah, quite a bit, actually. Okay. Shit. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, well. Get the sword out of there. Damn. I was trying to last turn Ravens crime him. It was stupid to touch that land. Get it right this time. You gonna remand it? You go, bro. I don't understand that. could just discard it too. Save yourself the mana tap. Oh, it exiles it. Oops. Oh, excuse me. My bad. That was a well played. That was well played. That was well played. That was well played, sir. I forgot it exiles it. Well, we'll see. This is in the dumper. That's good. I highly doubt he will make me switch that. So this may very well come down to, so what we can side. So I was pretty well prepared for this scenario. So let's see how we do in games 2 and 3 if we don't win this one. Didn't really want to see that. Yeah, it doesn't look super great. Don't have answers to that. Alright, we gotta clock him. You can't let it go long. That's the trick, I think. So you can't let this go long. You need to put down as many threats as possible, as quick as possible. So I think what we really want to do here, that is good against them. So I think so the Hex Mage is good here. So is obviously Pithing Needle and Shadow of Doubt. I don't know if this is the right way to go. If Bridge hits, he's done. He doesn't like, well, he's got the Fairy though. This is good against a couple different things. This is pretty aggressive. Maybe. It was a choice. It was a meta choice based on somebody telling me that Hexmage is better because it can also hit Chalice. So, plus I had it used against me. I was playing blue-white, and I had it used against me. I thought it was kind of nice to be able to swing with your hate. It was kind of cool. Whatever, let's try it. I couldn't even fit in all my hate, so that's a problem with the sideboard. I'll have to change that. Oh, I didn't play this right. I should have maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So if he dumps the SFM now, then I'll get the Lily out. Hopefully he doesn't force a negation. It probably will. Oh, maybe not. So, I have to play this. It's a remand. He's showing remand only, really. Okay, force. Alright. So he went after that, okay. I don't know if I choose this or Teferi Time Raveler. Oh, that was a good point. Yeah, I could have drawn off that. Smart. Good point. That was a miss on my part. Thank you. Time Raveler or Stoneforge, you guys think? Yeah, I agree. These Field of Ruins are annoying. He's got Big Teferi now, or at least the threat of it. Or Jace, obviously. Ugh, I did not want to see that. He's sitting on removal. He's got tons and tons of removal. Over that. Yeah. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but my hand sucks. Oh, shit. That's bad. I don't know what I can get here. Nothing good, really. That is not going to get there. Well, not a great start, I guess. I didn't really know what to do with my sideboard, so it was kind of a mess. I couldn't even fit it all in. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, that's not getting there. Nothing's getting there. I don't have a card that would get me there. Damn. Alright, well, we got to get through it. I'll change how I sideboard the. I don't know about the Hex Mage. I guess the. I don't think the Hex Mage. I kind of wanted Elder Spell. Let him tap out into it and then Elder Spell. The Force of Negation is a thing. Yeah. I was worried about that. I hadn't seen that. Well, what I've seen so far is people using Stoneforge Mystic in like Death and Taxes. I saw that, and I saw the blue-white one, but I didn't see it with Teferi yet. That's the first time I saw him with Teferi. But to be fair, I've only tried once, so we'll see. Oh, crap. Keep it. Yeah, see, it's going to be this all day long. That's why I knew I wanted a lot of side on it. But I do need help on the side, guys. So if you can post in the comments what you guys think would be a better side. Oh, wow. He's got a Jace and a Cryptic. Okay. I'll be playing Dark Confident next turn. Fair enough. I gotta get the Jace. I can't have the Jace out there. He's got the Stoneforge now too. Cool. I'll take the Cryptic. Sure. That's worth it. Or whatever else. Damn, he's got one. You little bitch. So if he targets my thing and I was able to respond to it, would I still get to search for a? Does the second part of that still happen, or is the whole thing countered? Not a super big rules expert on those kinds of things, like some part of it and all parts of it, or whatever. Damn. Damn. It'll die if I don't block it because he's trigger. So you have to block. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. This configuration is exactly what I was afraid of. I hadn't seen it before, but yeah, this kind of thing's bad for 8-rack. We gotta change up. We gotta change up what we do if this is gonna be this common, like the way Dredge was. Right now it is. We can main deck hate on it. That's a good game. We may need to think about main decking Pithing Needle, honestly. Let's see how we can do this. Bridge is really good here. Blank. This. Let's try like that. Let's try that. Try that. I don't know. Who knows? Second guess myself. Probably screwed up. Oh well. So this is good. This is what I was hoping for actually, is to go through these types of matches. We need to see where we can find seams on this new Stoneforge Mystic deck, because it will be popular going forward. So let's find seams. Let's break it apart. I was thinking that they're always, the blue decks like that, lock decks like that, they're vulnerable to disabling their win conditions. So if you can disable their win conditions, that's one way you can go at them. This is where I like extirpate and stuff like that. Cards like where you can just rip out their win conditions and things like that. So yeah, help me with the sideboard, replay watchers, and yeah. Oh, that's ugly. It's not a whole hell of a lot better. See, if it's going to be like this, where they're going to try and go late. They're going to try and go late like my deck that I showed you earlier. If they're going to try and go like that, then it is better to go linear. If they're going to try and do this mid-rangey thing that I was seeing, then maybe not. So we'll see. It all depends on what it ends up looking like. So just take the Mystic. Call it good. Yeah. I think now is a good time to double crime. Got the fire as a sort of fire and ice. That's nice. It's gonna kill the Mutavault. Didn't like his draw. Okay. That's a 1-for-1 trade. He's trying to kill me with the colonnades, I think. I think this. I think this is better. I don't know. Pin him down. That was a weird play. That was a bizarre play. Celestial Purge? Nope. Snappy. That's a crazy card to play, I think. Oh, that's good. Okay. She's like 3 fairy here. Or do I choose Colonnade? No, I choose Teferi, I think. Because I have Bridge. Maybe Jace. I was thinking Jace too. Good. You didn't see bridge. I'm considering putting Bobs in. Just let it ride, I guess. I beat him like this last time. Let's see. So if going forward this is the way it is, then I'm gonna come off of my Jurassic rack and I'm gonna go back to a more linear approach. If this is what it is going forward, I've seen a little bit different, but that's just me. And we're just getting started here. Nobody knows yet. Nobody knows what it's gonna look like. You gotta wait for a tournament, and then somebody's gonna top 8 in a tournament, whatever list that is. No matter how inefficient it is or whatever, that will be the prototype list for people going forward. For a while, some period of time. Double Stoneforge. He doesn't have the white mana yet, though. This is a real risk. I think I'm okay-ish. He mana leaks that. That's weird. Now that I don't understand. Maybe somebody can explain that one to me. Gets it. He's got the PTE and the Disenchant. Thinking on this one. Dumped his PTE. Yeah, this is what I was waiting for. What do you think, Jace? 3 Fairy or Jace? There's so many Jaces. What to choose? What to choose? Colonnade is in play as well, but 3 Fairy, I think. Whatever, I'll choose Jace. Misplay. Epic misplay on my part. The correct play was to +1 and pitch the land. Epic misplay. Sorry. But it didn't matter. Oh, Batterskull would have been a choice too. Okay, well, I'd go Stoneforge. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. Decent spot, I think. Get a sword, I think. Yeah, makes sense. I'm in a great spot. She go alt next turn. Nice. Alright, so I think correct sideboarding was good there. That's what did it for us there. I correctly sideboarded a little bit better. The bridge didn't come into play, but it was definitely useful. Alright, good. So 1-1. 1-1. We'll leave it at that. And I expect to see more and more and more. That's why my entire freaking sideboard is dedicated to that. So I'm definitely open to please, guys. I know I said it like 3 times. Yeah. Maybe. I really haven't seen the Jace. That might have been what they dumped in that case. I'll show you again mine where it does. I did dump him initially, but then I brought him back. Yeah. There's a bit of synergy with the returning creatures with Teferi 3. 3 fairy returns, Jace return. Like there's like some synergy where you get to build up your walkers. Plus 3 fairy is so good. Stoneforge is really great. As you can see, it's really powerful. You cannot let those decks get ahead of you, and we didn't on the second time, so that's good. I'm glad we did that. So I think if going forward, I think this is good. That was good testing. Oops, hold on one second. First things first. Alright, so anyway, actually, we're going to start calling. That'll work. All right, let's see what we got going forward here. So if that is the route they're going, I think we go really linear and we just take it right to them. This may not be the right route to go. I was worried about that. There was a more mid-rangey one, which I was stomping with this. I still like Bob. We'll see. Maybe down to 3. I want... Oh, wait a second. Do I want to just switch up the land based altogether for this? This is pretty good against them. It was eating their freaking blades alive, their birds and all that. Let's try. Actually, let's try this. Well, just go super duper linear. You try it like this. See if this would rock. In the I don't think we need these hex mages. I didn't really like them. It felt weird. The Shadow of Doubt felt good. Felt really good against Scape Shift, and I could see Scape Shift having game against the Stoneforge Mystic type things. They can combo off, and they have their ways to get around counter spells. So I could see that being Scape Shift, Amulet Titan type stuff. They may have play. They may have game now. What do you guys think about this? Snan bow. Some people don't like it. Bob is so good right now, though. Without burn being so prevalent, Bob feels really good. If I go like this. Maybe something like this, just hyperlinearized. This doesn't look terrible. We want the pithy needles, obviously. I like the Bantu's surprise or the Dark Confidant surprise. We'll leave that. Bantu's bridge is good for goat decks going wide. 24 lands is fucking ugly. I fucking hate 24 lands, but you may be right. That's the penalties of playing with smallpox. You get these ugly hands. I've heard it before. There's somebody on the forum that I respect that does 24 only. I'm not completely convinced myself, but maybe if that last one is this, one more of those. Why don't we try that? Hmm. Can't keep that. That's a painful one to keep too. I have to keep it. I don't think the smallpox is going to do me any good here with a hand like this. I think I have. This is more of a racing hand, I think. Because I'm going to be playing, I'm going to be taking some damage here, that's for sure. Solemn, he's going long. Oh, I think it's a Tron or an artifacty thing. I'll give it more of a chance. You know, I'm always open to new things. Oh, he's got his Solemn now. But to be fair, that was the only card he had, so it's not the worst thing in the world for him to pitch it because it's a draw card, so. Yeah, I'm open to new ideas on the 24 land stuff. Like I said, I'm not super huge into pox. It has to be the right meta for it. But if we can get away with linear, then I'll get away with it. I wasn't, we haven't used to been able to get away with it super well, but we'll see. Scoop. So he looked really non-creaturey. Wait, yeah, well, not those kind anyway. I bet the Shadow of Doubt is good in here. I bet the Pithing Needle is really good in here. We don't need the Wrench Mines. Alright, let's try that. Keep. Thirst. Condescend is gone. Yeah, it is the Tron stuff. So this is good. You should have this, no problem. Get another Condescend? Oh, a Spell Snare. Okay. Cute. Spell Pierce and the Solemn. He's got to pierce this one. Hey, Eric. I am not. I moved to Seminole, Florida. It's like near the Gulf Coast. But it was a gigantic upgrade in life for us, so pretty happy about that. So I'm pretty sure if I just go ahead, now that this is clear, I can go ahead and name... This is like the duck that does this kind of stuff. Mindslaver locks and all that. Wonder how that is now, going forward. Yeah, there's a ton, man. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but it's all spread out. It's kind of weird too, but everyone seems super nice out here too. I see. This should be G. I'm curious to see him where he goes with it. All right, cool. All right, he scooped it up. Cool. So far, so good. I like that. All right, that's pretty good for a stream for today. Got some league matches in, did some brewing, did some linear 8-rack testing. So maybe that's the way we come back to. If they go walkers, we got to go linear and clock. If they go like mid-rangey, we got to go more Jundy, I think, and beat them like that, I think. But it's just a guess. We will have to see the way the meta rolls out. Yeah, Hurricane. The last few have come like just offshore and been like see ya. Peace out. I'm not really gonna. I just came by to kind of look at y'all and then just leave. So I don't know. But thanks for watching. Please leave your comments and your input on sideboard stuff. That's what we're really looking at. I don't even have 15 cards in this thing, so help me out here, guys. And thank you, especially chat, live chat people. You guys make these streams really fun, and I do appreciate it quite a bit. So thanks for the chat. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more 8-rack. This is the time of 8-rack going forward. Now that we've got these damn graveyard shenanigans under control, I think in Modern, they finally did enough to actually get it under control. So I think we're going to be all right going forward here. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. See you later.